So, y'all think of me as a very principled person, but up until now I've just been using Google Cloud. Why is that? I know a lot of software, and learning new software incurs a cost. Every single time you learn a new piece of software, it incurs a cost. It takes time. That's why I say, you can't switch all the way over to open source immediately in one, 90-minute session. Just not how things work. It's just not how your brain works. So, you can switch one thing over to open source, a week or a month, depending on how much, brain budget you have. And that largely depends on how much complexity and ambiguity are you dealing with. The less, ambiguity there is, the more you can just turn on a dime. Now, here's the thing. AI changes that. I'm switching over to Hetzner, which is a hosting company that has a bunch of stuff in all renewable regions. And also the founders of the company weren't in any files of any sort. Why didn't I switch before? I switched a lot of things. It's just that I haven't switched all the things. And keeping up with Google Cloud so that I can teach it to enterprise because everyone else has that same momentum going on. And if your company uses it, getting your whole company to switch cloud platforms is hard. But AI changes that. We're seeing an apocalypse in software, right? What's known as seat contraction, because people are not using as much bespoke software as a service. AI can spin up the open source version of that without you having to understand all of the terminal commands that got you there. It makes switching easier for small businesses that are time and resource constrained. Small business is a big moat because it's small businesses that turn into big businesses. So if small businesses en masse start switching to open source because Claude Opus 4.6 can do that for you, and they start switching cloud providers because Claude Opus 4.6 can do that for you, moving all data to one specific region globally, or only the regions globally that cooperate with resource constrained planets that we live on, moat disappears. The change cost was everybody's business protective strategy. It was the momentum of tech. But AI lets you turn on a dime. That's why I've always been pro AI. Don't seem to understand they've built their own destruction.